Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwiners.com coming to you from the Kiss the Degenerate studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Winers Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep 3. As always, if you would be so kind, if you're tailing any of our picks, you're making a little cash, you like what we're doing here, give us the old thumbs up. And if you really like what we're doing, you want to see more of it, give us the old subscribe if you would. Make sure you give us the thumb and the rectangle. As always, we appreciate it. And of course, let us know what you're playing in the comments section. NFL, MLB, tennis, soccer, it don't matter. Can you win? You got a prize? Put it up, hit it, you get a shout out. It's that simple. You get enough of them right, you get to be the capper of the day, just like Kiss the Degenerate was. Is Kiss the Degenerate going to make it 2-0? Is he going to run it? Is he going to run a streak to 2? Well, you have to stick around to find out. All right. And, of course, don't forget to check out winnersandwiners.com, the two finest websites around for handicapping games. Check out, while you're here, you want to check out some other, what our handicappers have to say. Check out any of the other 18 videos that I did for today. So, yeah, you can watch videos to your heart's content. And, of course, check out our partners in New Jersey, PointsBet.com, and soon to be in Iowa within the next couple of weeks. The way I read it, they approved gambling started in sports betting started in Iowa yesterday, and PointsBet is just finishing up, kind of waiting for the ink to dry. So they'll be there soon. Right now they're in New Jersey, so check out PointsBet.com, the coolest place to get yourself a bet down. All right. So let's take a look at the quick recap of yesterday's action. We're killing it on the NFL, guys. That's all I can tell you. We're went 3-0 on the NFL. That runs our record to 8-1 on the season. So so far, so good. Had the Philadelphia Jacksonville under 34.5. Woohoo! How about you, Hook? As they ended up hitting that one at 34. We took Cincinnati. Kind of a little nice little value play as we had the Bengals plus 148. They win by 10. I believe, and 9 or 10. And then we also had Baltimore doing the Harbaugh magic during preseason, laying 4.5. Don't care, no worries at all. 3-0 there. Went 1-1 on the premium side. Weird day. We had the Dodgers on the run line. That did not work out so well, as the Dodgers end up losing. I believe they lost 13-7 in that one. So. Let me ask you this one, kids. If you said I'm going to give you the Dodgers against the Marlins, I'm going to spot you 7 runs, and you can we'll give you a 5.5 on the run line. Would you have jumped on that play, as they say in Entourage? Is that something you might have been interested in? Well, it didn't work out, as Walker Buehler was dreadful, just awful, but. We rallied for the nightcap. We paid a little juice in that one, by the way, somewhere in the minus 140, minus 150 range. Rallied in the nightcap, got down on Oakland. We capped it at plus 128 as they had the home run derby there. Oakland ends up with last at bats, and they end up they win it again. Actually, they won it in the 8th, held them off in the 9th, and the A's won 7-6 in a game that featured 10 home runs. So a lot of solo shots is what I'm saying. And so 1-1 we go 3-0 on the NFL. That makes it pretty much 4-1 on the day, and we will take that. We're going to start off 3 more picks from the NFL. We ain't quitting a hot shooter now. Taking a look at the Bills plus 2.5 against the Panthers. For the most part, for the first part, this is going to be a matchup of mammoth quarterbacks, as 2 man mountains, 6'4" and 6'5", Josh Allen and Cam Newton go toe to toe. Cam Newton had shoulder surgery in the offseason yet again, and word on the street is he has developed a new throwing motion that is going to hopefully cut down on the pressure of that shoulder. Josh Allen looked all right in the first week. Will Greer, kind of up and down. He looked a lot like a rookie that was pretty good in college, that has a lot of potential, but hadn't figured it out quite yet. The Bills, they look to run the ball, all right? They run very well, even without Shady. They're gonna have Shady back, I believe, for a series or 2 this week. I like the Bills' depth. and I like the running back situation. I don't think Newton is going to be Newton yet, not in this first game. They're not going to open up the playbook very much. They're going to keep him in very safe situations. I like the fact that Sean McDermott, the head coach for the Bills, was the defensive coordinator in Carolina before taking the Bills job. He knows Cam Newton, and he knows Ron Rivera. Give me the out of towners. Give me the underdogs here. Bills plus 2.5. We're taking a look at the Bears Giants contest. Looking at the number of over 42. We're going to see very little of Barkley and Manning, most likely in this one, but we do for the Giants get a deep quarterback rotation that went 28 of 36 for 373 yards and three touchdowns versus the Jets. On the Chicago side, sue me, but I don't think there's a ton of difference between Mitchell Trubisky and Chase Daniel right now. Chase Daniel, proverbial underrated quarterback from the University of Missouri. Tyler Bray is their third quarterback. This is a cat that came out of Tennessee. Good arm, big arm. He was on the Chiefs roster for 5 years before he followed Chiefs offensive coordinator Matt Nagy when he went to Chicago to take the head coach job. The offense in this game is going to be ahead of the defense right now for both these squads. And the competition on the offensive side of the ball, especially the skill positions, is more intense than on the defensive side. I like offense to continue in this one. Give me the Bears Giants over 42. And finishing off with the Battle of Florida, as the Dolphins take on the Bucs there at Raymond James. Once again, looking at the total of 43, and I like the over. These are two defenses that were the bottom 5 in the NFL last year in yards allowed, and they look to be in midseason form last week as they gave up 27 and 30 points respectively. Both of these offenses, they're going to look to sling it around. The Bucs last week they threw for 420 yards en route to 28 points. Both of these teams looks like they're going to have much better offenses. As far as the defense goes, not so much. Give me the over once again in the Dolphins-Bucs game. Give me over 43. Bears-Giants, over 42. And in the Bills-Panthers, give me those Bills coming in from the Great White North, catching 2.5 points and putting it on the Carolina Panthers. At the end of those 3 games, you guys can join me. We'll pick up our winning tickets, and we will head back to the window. All right, let's take a quick look here at the shout-outs as we plug in our premium results. Still 2 games over 500. 17 and 15, 53.31. And we're looking to stay out. I really like that Dodgers play, man. I really did. I thought the Dodgers were going to own that game as they had the last 2. But you know what? Stop bitching. That's the way it works. And let's take a look at the shoutouts. By the way, if you want to get down on the premium plays, got some great specials coming up. Got some great specials, early bird specials for the NFL. So get yourself over there and get signed up. Won't you? You will dig it. It's not a big investment. We try to keep the price reasonable, less than we like to say less than a cup of coffee a day. Not a cup of coffee you make at your home. That's about it. 30 cents. No, a cup of coffee at a Starbucks or your Golden Arches, wherever you get your fancy Dan coffee there. So we have priced it reasonably. Please check it out if you would enjoy doing so. All right, so let's get to the shout outs here. All right, we're going to start off with Derek Alota. Derek Alota, he had he got hooked by the hook. He ended up getting it late, and he had the Eagles under 34, so he pushed that one. He had them together with the Ravens parlay, and it would have paid plus 281 as instead it got shaved down to a one gamer, as he did have the Ravens to cover the 4.5. So fight for every hook, Derek. Fight for every hook. If we've learned nothing, if you get a chance, if you have multiple books, you have multiple locations, fight for that hook because you never know when it's going to matter. He missed out on the Braves, but he did get down on the Athletics first half on the money line there. So decent little day for Derek as he goes 2-1 on the day, plus 95. Pappy Longwood, he hit him some tennis, Jack. He goes 7-5. He also had had a couple of plays on the in the NFL. He hit the Eagles, but he missed on a couple other ones. He did hit the Raiders, Cardinals over 7-5 at the end of the day, plus 180. Kent P. Kent P. had a couple winners. Had it from the CFL, the Winnipeg. He also had the Minnesota Twins. Landon Hayes. He said Spencer Turnbull's pitching. You know what that means. Absolutely. There was one time earlier in the season where I thought that Spencer Turnbull and the other left-hander for Detroit that my brain's frazzled after 20 videos, guys. This is the 20th video. Matt, anyway. The lefty with the wipeout slider. Anyway, there was a time I thought those guys were a pretty good 1-2 punch, and they've definitely faded down the stretch. So I think they may have some pitching on the way, but you're right about Turnbull right now, dude. He is not good at all. They took care of business as the Mariners laid a short price there, minus 119. Another friend of ours who had the Dodgers on the run line, minus 160, and Landon Hayes. Oh man. You know what? I didn't think this is a bad play either. He jumped on the Dodgers money line minus 150 in the third inning when they were just down 1 run. I thought early I thought the Dodgers were going to be able to come back, but Walker Buehler just couldn't stop puking up runs. So yeah, not the day for the Dodgers. C-Dub said he's busy today. He's going to keep it short and sweet, and that he did. Gave us 5 soccer picks. All he did was go 4-1, plus 290 on the day. Ho-hum. I got to tell you one. This is a guy that I haven't seen before on here, or could be a gal as well. Salsawa Cabeda. Salsawa Cabeda. I'm not going to read them all to you, but I did go through and check them all. Played a 12-leg parlay in tennis. It risked $700 to win $10,494. Out of the 12, how many did he hit? How about 11? Oh, heartbreaker. It was a lot of deep money lines and everything. He got tripped up on the one play where it was the odds were like minus 160. So it was so close as so close to winning. He had Elena Slivatlina plus 1.5 sets. They were all sets. He took all plus 1.5, minus 1.5 as far as sets. He had her plus 1.5. All she had to do was win a set. She did not. She got beat in straight sets by Sophia Kenin. So nice. I'm glad you posted that, man. I really appreciate it. Salsiwa. Better luck. That was a fine card right there, and ever so close. Steve Gowden. Steve had a split day. He also put up some NFL picks. Steve, make sure you put your NFL picks up again on the day that I think most of those are tomorrow. So make sure you carry them forward, and make sure we see them tomorrow. I got to be honest with you, I'm not going to be able to put everything down and move everything forward. So he went 1-1 tonight, not bad at all. As he had the Ravens on the money line, they took care of business. Mikey Butler, Mike had a nice day. He had the Jets plus 2.5. He had the Philly under 34.5. He had the Winnipeg money line. Had the Washington under 41.5. And then he did miss out on the Atlanta under 9.5 and the Houston money line as well. But a fine day for Mike B. 4-2 plus 188 on the day. The Carrot said he went to 24-13 today on tennis, 17-10 in soccer. Baseball went 3-2 and 2-4 on the WNBA. Screwed by fourth quarter collapses twice. New day, let's rock. So that was a 24-13. So that's a 41-23, 44-25, and 46-29. Not a bad day. That works out fine. G&G said, talking about his Korean baseball yesterday, it's the only thing that saved his bacon, his Canadian bacon, if you will. was the Wyverns were rained out. So otherwise he would have taken a serious beating. Said he had a few in-play games, in-game play. So when the dust settles, he was down $100. And nothing wrong with that, brother. He said he wants to give a shout out, and I'll do it as well, to my neighbor Ryan Hunter of the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, he's a big boy, about 320, 330. He played with practice squad last year, and we'll have to see. I think he's got a good shot at making the roster. Of course, we've already got Laurent Duvernay-Tardif. He's a medical doctor that went to school in Canada. He is our right guard. So it'll be interesting to see if Ryan Hunter can make his way to the Chiefs as well. So he had a couple picks. He had the Wyverns over, and he had the Dodgers over 4.5. They did get there eventually. He said he's blaming the full moon for the bad beats. He says he's out fishing, and he hopes to be back in time to make another play. So I hope you caught some fish, brother. The Ninja, he had the Jets, he had the Ravens. Said yesterday was his worst day ever. And then his underdog pick of the day, today was the Marlins on the run line, picking up +1.5 at +130. Hey Ninja, you went 3-0 +330. Hopefully you got back a little bit of that yesterday. And the legendary King said football is back again. Yeah, they are, King. Absolutely. So, guys, a lot of profitable cappers out there today. Much better day by everyone, by most. Yours truly included, as we're one side or the other, baby. 0-3, 3-0, whatever you think. So we're going to see if we can do it again today. Our capper of the day, by the way, it is the Ninja 13. Congratulations, Ninja. From the outhouse to the penthouse, brother. Started at the bottom, now we're here. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations, sir. Going 3-0 +330 on the day. You, Ninja 13, are our capper of the day. Congratulations. To everybody else, happy Friday. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you hit all your picks today. And let's go out there and make some money. No matter what we do, we'll meet back here tomorrow, same time. And we will bitch about our bad beats, brag about our fat stacks, and then we'll fire it up, do it all again. You guys take care. Have a great one. And until then, we'll see you next time. Later.